Sykes manages to at least kick LNW off of the high ground, but you're just trying to survive in caustic gas, and albeit for now it seems to be working as CIMJ and DKK are forced to take each other on. CIMJ surely going to go down soon as Chikis, the last one standing, sends it straight into DKK and ultimately will fall. Leave no witnesses on the low ground. Should be winning this game. There are two squads on the high ground. Surely DKK and ZZ fight each other, but ZZ starts pressing forward, both wanting to kick each other off the high ground and neither willing to give it up. LNW wait below for their chance to win this game. And ZZ and DKK stubbornly refuse to give up the high ground and the chance to win. Up come LNW trying to get in on the action. Guild still fights for the high ground but will fall. ZZ go down. And from the low ground, leave no witnesses. Let hubris claim their enemies and take game one.
Yeah, really, really good luck from DKK there. Meanwhile, Hot Dog Mafia have moved out from under the bridge. Ape Gang have gone straight dead center of that final circle. And Zone Spammers are waiting to the very last moment to make their move in. Hopefully what they're praying is going to be into a safe spot. It's not going to be easy for them though. Hot Dog Mafia off on the side. Rambo does get knocked. As, like you said, DKK are just waiting for people to go out to the open.
They're just relaxing right here, as we say. DKK looking down at all three remaining teams as they bring out their utilities to try and survive. They managed to pick up 2 KP out of 3 from Zone Spammers. Very big, as the zone actually closes very slowly on the cliff. They're looking to close out this game right now.
Dropping down just a little bit to see if they can maybe get some more angles. The PK absolutely putting in work right now for Keon and crew. And DKK know that this is all about the perfect timing. You can see that Hot Dog Mafia are trying to set up. Endgame have somehow survived this entire time. Been very sneaky with it behind these walls, and it's going to come down to these last final moments. Will DKK be able to hold out to the very end and drop down to clean this up? You see Skittlecakes getting a knock, and the final slam comes out from drops. Hot Dog Mafia eliminated, and it's just a few more PK shots before DKK close out match 2.
Liquid Alienware need to find the most cover between them and TSM. It is these two squads that are going to be at each other's throats. Like you're talking about, Gibby Bubbles, the key cooldown in this endgame. EMP goes out, that's one. ZMPs can cause a real big problem. Out goes the Ultra TP. Liquid Alienware out into the open. Are gonna bubble now, but an EMP immediately takes the bubble down. No, it gets canceled. Liquid Alienware hold on to their cover, so do Sentinels, and now Liquid Alienware get to hug the wall. Sentinels right on the other side of Yanya. So he's got to be careful. The rest of Liquid Alienware move over to join him, while TSM far on the southern side of this wall. Zone Spammers go out. Sentinels are forced into TSM. Liquid Alienware all alive, but they get wrapped up by TSM as well. TSM play both sides of the fence, moves down to 2 squads, and it's 1 member of Liquid Alienware left. Yanya cannot stand in the face of TSM, who run this lobby in game 2. Now Liquid Alienware fight a fight on 2 fronts. NIP on one side, DMG on the other. They've got to be extremely careful, but these nades out of Yanya change the game. Defensive bombardment does let them move forward, but losing Nazul means they've got to clean this fight very quickly. NIP, 1 member left. Jaguars gets taken down. This is bad for Liquid Alienware, and Yanya knows what he's got to do. He's got to finish the fight, secure the KP, secure the placement, but he can't seem to do it in time. DMG are rolling up on this. Liquid Alienware go down first, and we've still got Ninjas and Pajamas who go down with the 1 HP. The Vayne managed to clutch it with 2 squads left. DMG and Unreal Nightmare, who walked up to play the gravity cannon. Can Unreal Nightmare close this out? Because DMG, they are taking space.
The way these endgames are so finicky, DMG now being the ones that are in a strong position here, able to do a lot of damage while the ticking is happening, and DMG close out this first Stormpoint match. Dia!
It's a good move, though, to get there proactively. Soviet can't be taken down now. But if you can deny this to CIMJ, as I believe the spikes will do, Zone Spammers have moved fast enough. They got the reset. They've denied CIMJ the portal down onto the low ground, and it forces CIMJ to fight Sentinels underneath them. Nuggets go down, Sentinels will fall. CIMJ and Unreal Nightmare, now they must exit at Mill at the same time, and you and I both know this is a recipe for disaster. Unreal Nightmare are gonna eat about 800 100 nades and go down without being able to do anything about it. Zone spammers, it's their time. Can they take the win? CIMJ have the high ground. Wi-Fi gets a little overzealous climbing over the wall, but stays alive. CIMJ are going to push this, swinging the wall. Chickas finds the first knock, and despite being denied the portal, CIMJ could pull this out. It's a 1v1 against Sacred, who climbs over the wall with the Peacekeeper. Oh, and it's enough for Zone Spammers, who take the 5th game of the day.
What's your gen at? What's the percent?
72. I'm peeking left side with you, Drop.
They're getting hard pressured on this side. Yeah. Just chill. They have to move into us.
Are they like close on that corner? I have a
I have two scrolls. I start scrollting this team up top.
Yeah, we should play pushing the 3-man. I'm gonna throw Vert on. Throw Vert on this bridge we have. I threw a Vert on that.
I scrolled at their bottom too. I
Right. One dead off 3 team or 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to go.
They're fighting each other.
Still dead. Last team.
Yeah, last team.
It's like one more. I think it's one more. It might be one. It might be two, but I think it's one.
Dash. I think solo.
Yeah. Crack them.
Jumping on you. One.
Nice.
This was a clean closeout by DKK, and you could hear it. This endgame moment for them was more of an exercise in restraint than it was excess energy.
Everybody is fighting right now. Empire, however, super safe, making sure to control space rather than full commit to a fight, pushing everybody else into each other to make sure they can close this game out, and it's looking very likely.
That was a nice Kraber shot to help eliminate Passion. Cybercat's gone too, and Empire with one shot left in the Kraber for Arctic have one team left to take down. It is Empire and Evos. Empire have sat here for so long, but Evos have climbed their way up the hill, have taken out Citadel, but with MG clutch down, what can they do? Empire look for the finish in through the altar port and out the other side. We are looking for Peacekeeper shots and a quick finish. Another member of Evos falls, but Liffin gets traded out. Just Nate behind this knockdown shield and a nice knock back to help Empire close out their kingdom up here on the hill.
Cybercats were not able to make their way out of the building safely. Passion are looking down at SGP2 as Alliance trying to scooch their way in from that lava side. The two on SGP2 trying to hide in the corner, but everybody knows where they are. These angles from Alliance will definitely spell the demise of SGP2, at least forcing them out of position as they go down. And now Alliance just has to make their way up into UAIM and Passion, who are all waiting on that high ground.
I mean, this fight is going to be explosive because you have teams owning essentially equally as much of the zone. However, UAIM looking in a spot to where they have the truck on their side where the zone ends, and Sanya is looking for the fight right here on top of the truck.
UAIM make the move in onto Passion. This will open up the doors for Alliance completely as UAIM start to fall and Alliance are healthy. They move up for a third-party opportunity. They just have to make it past the Newcastle Red Shield to close out match number 2.
This game really seems to be a two-sided one. There's Roadhouse and 07, there's Onyx and SJP2. Only one team is walking out of these two sides alive.
You have to look at it this way as well. Onyx is actually in on the inside of that eggshell. So if they can, whichever team, SGP2 or Onyx, but Onyx is down to do. Whichever team wins the inside actually gets a 3P team outside potentially. However, Roadhouse owns essentially half of the circle right now, trying to hold it out to where the team on the inside has to run out and potentially run into 07. So it actually comes down to 07 as well, needing to make a play. But Onyx right now, as a duo, can't hold it against SGP2. SGP2 looking in a really strong spot to 3P this last fight, unless these guys coexist around this rock. But Roadhouse should never allow that to happen, as they are looking right now barrels down towards 07, and 07 is opting for the play with the TP straight into them.
Go for the kidnap. But the rest of 07 take it? This is bad. This is very bad for 07. SJP2 start sneaking out, and while 07 haven't gone down yet, they've taken an immense amount of damage, and they evaporate in front of Roadhouse. It's SJP2's time to strike, and they swing right into Roadhouse. Aku, though, answering back perfectly on the raid. Hits him with 1, 2, and it's just Kylar left who goes down in the face of Roadhouse, who take game number 3.
And you can see from this top down that there's solo 2-1 split here for Legion Gaming. Really good off angle for Blooming Flower. And that means that Alliance don't have as clear clear of a move in as they would have liked. Like you said, they do have a little bit of Trident bubble rotation here at their disposal, but it's actually Roadhouse that move all the way over to the Legion Gaming solo, force him out. Now Alliance stayed where they were. They've pushed in on Legion Gaming. This means Roadhouse could be the final third party.
Unlucky is dealing damage and he's not taking any back. This is a big problem for Legion, who have now been sandwiched by the double Trident rotate. Alliance and Roadhouse got to make the play that made them untouchable, and now they've put Legion Gaming in a no-win situation. Sheila comes out, but there's just not any space to play. Roadhouse are on one side, Alliance are on the other, and in between, Legion are getting cooked. Forced down onto the low ground. Legion do go down ultimately to Alliance, leaving Roadhouse with the high ground and a bubble onto Alliance's face. They've got second bubble. We've seen Gibby metas. That means Roadhouse have the advantage, and Roadhouse can take this game away from Alliance. You take flight. I'm just going to confirm that. RA duo. And they've got Catalyst and Ash. No Sparrow, who was their third. So a lot of mobility, a lot of safety, a lot of stall. Oh, Alliance are not waiting for the other two teams to fight. They are getting aggressive now. Hack is just using a lot of utility and ultimately finding a knock. He's going to open things up, but with effect being taken down. Unlucky goes for the bubble res, leaving Take Flight on the low ground to try and finish off SPS. This could be the very thing that wins Alliance the game. Out comes the stall. Catalyst wall buys Take Flight a few more seconds. A second place here would be fantastic for them, as in comes Hackis and the squad from high ground. Unlucky finds another kill and another. It is Take Flight and SPS that melt in the face of Alliance, who come up and claim their own second win of the day. How much further can you make it? You want a top 10, but it may not be your decision. Remember, Endorse, they've still got a Gibby to just bubble at you and end your life, and that may very well be their decision. Will be a matter of cooldowns now as 3 different nades, 4 different nades connect onto Endorse, and Phoenix goes down. That is a knock by Ranches. Maybe another kill going over to the Cybercats, as Ranches is playing the hero for all of Cybercats right now.
Ranches is the hero we've known all along. He gets another now, getting knocks and forcing utils. Can he make it into top 2, as he's currently in a 1v2, trying to force the knockdown shields off of them, praying that the team above doesn't just fall down on him. Can he get the top 2?
Citadel want this win, but Ranches has the shield swaps, hits 1. Citadel will have to drop down soon. Who will they choose? Ranches is playing slow, playing silent. He's got the Trident. Out goes the EMP. Ranches will hit the bat just in time to get back to full, but Endorse want to end this now. Pushing forward, it is about their bubble timing. Endorse will have this up soon. Catwall for Citadel. Leave Cybercats isolated. Endorse finish the fight, and Citadel have to swing through. Citadel, who want this win, will rip it out of the hands of Endorse as they drop down from Downed Beast and claim the winning Game 6. Citadel needed the points to push themselves further up the leaderboards. Again, every day matters, but my real focus was Alliance and Roadhouse, and Alliance, by 3 points, did not take Roadhouse out of first place, and that has got to sting, knowing that you took out 2 members of Roadhouse, didn't quite finish that last kill, and got taken out a little early. Also, big surprise to me, Evos, despite being eliminated in literally 20th place, don't drop a single spot.